Against better judgment to record again, I am back, so welcome back everybody. Probably should have done that a lot better. I just checked my recording. I have about 76 gigabytes left in my hard drive. I only had 200 prior, and recording takes up a lot, so we're going to run off of this. I think that for this episode, none of my partners know stealing, which means that I might have to actually save what I was planning on doing for a little while yet. I think what I can do, more importantly,
I shall do it.
I don't know if it's more importantly. What's in here? A vanity? Cool house. Actually, Morrigan, you have herbalism. Alright, good enough. Wait, do I have... I do have herbalism too, though. What does it requires? Alfred and a flask. I'll keep that in mind. I'm trying to remember off the top of my head how to get out of this castle. Obviously it's back here. And then this way. So I was just navigating from my map. And that actually really confused me. Oh man, I need a new chair. This chair hurts. It's all wood and I use my armrest and it's just like my bone elbow. My bony elbow just like digging right into the wood. Anyways, what's going on here, you guys? Just bloodshed, Dantigan, cool. I believe that the way out. Wow, I look so unprofessional. Where's the courtyard? That's what I was looking for. So, how you guys liking these episodes? I noticed I don't really have any people that like watch my stuff. And people were like, "Oh my God, why are you still doing this? Nobody even watches your stuff." When that was a really weird impersonation of how I believe other people are. But in all honesty, really, I mean, I'm gonna do this like even if I have no subscribers. And the only reason why I say that is just because these are gonna be up here. Like if anyone ever wants to see this, I mean, they can go right ahead and they can look. In all honesty, that kind of stuff hasn't really ever bothered me. If, like I said, if anyone actually does ever want to go check this out, I mean, go for it. You know what I think I'm gonna do this episode? Cause I need to level up anyways. Let's go to the party camp. I'm pretty sure Alistair is gonna get mad at me for using blood magic. Or Morgan's gonna get mad at me. Something of the sort.
Now that we're back at the camp, I want to talk about what happened at Redcliffe.
You were there. You saw what happened. Actually, you know what? I think it turned out quite well, don't you?
You let Lady Isolde sacrifice herself with blood magic. How could you do that?
You think I should have killed the little boy instead?
We could have gone to the Circle of Magi. We could have tried harder. We should have tried something that didn't involve blood magic. That's for sure. This is the Jarl's son we're talking about here. What do you think he'll say when we revive him?
He'll say that there are larger things at stake.
I just don't know how you could do it. How you could make that decision. I owe the Jarl more than this.
So this is about you and him and not me at all.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. I suppose it's done, isn't it? And it'll have to be enough. Oh, why am I getting on your back about it? You did what you had to. It's just... all this death. Never mind. Let's just stop there before I do more than shove my foot in my mouth like an idiot.
Alistair disapproves. -10. I'm guessing he hates me right now? No, he's still positive 3. Okay. That's good. What armor do you have on heavy chainmail? This DLC we're actually going to do is going to give you better armor, Alistair.
You considered my offer? Soldier's Peak has been abandoned too long, if you ask me.
Yeah, your family's faith to be restored. I'll help you. Or rewarded,
1,000
sorry.
blessings upon you, Warden. I'll mark down the location on your map. When you arrive, we'll pick our way through the tunnels together.
Perfect. That sounds terrible, but perfect. History of the Wardens. I'm never going to bother reading that. If you guys want me to read that, let me know. But alas, let's adventure forth. Yes. Okay.
Indeed.
Yes.
As the party stands, of course. And now you have this new location at the top of the map. Wow, I should have been to somewhere closer, like Denver. But either way. Alright. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to the place whose name, Soldier's Peak. I was about to say I can't remember, but I believe it's Soldier's Peak. I hope it is. Yeah, it's at the north in the coastlands. It is a mountainous region, as you would suggest with the north. And what's going on in Dedorim right now?
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity. I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The Antivan Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
So, you're
Here
gonna
we
be
are.
assassinated at some point.
Soldier's
Nice castle, though.
Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
Just a minute, you were lost a couple of times.
I wasn't lost, it's just that the map got soggy. Bah, we're here. So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
So the thing about Soldier's Peak,
Peak. Looks like it's seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
is there anything I can read about it just so I can give you guys a bit of a backstory? Downloadable content. Oh, look at all that. That's a lot of stuff right there, isn't it? Yep. Yep. I wanted to read you guys about. Oh my god, this is red, so I don't have anything with yellow. Note, quest related. Pinch of ashes. Where is the? Is there none for the place? Books and songs. Characters, culture and history, maybe. Looks like I can't find it then. Oh well.
Once the Wardens flourished, their ranks full, their caliber
So
certain.
this was an old Grey Warden's
Now
place.
They even accept people
And what's
like
going
you,
to happen when we come up here, I wonder?
Hey.
Ooh, cutscene. It's honestly one of my favorite DLC for this game, by the way.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
Oh, what was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
Yeah, I had a vision too, Levy.
How's that possible? This place truly is haunted.
The world is full of mysteries.
Yes, Warden.
Alright, so the thing about this is that it's an old Warden Camp. But if it's an old Warden Camp that was a lot... I didn't expect them to pop up now. If it was an old Warden Camp that is very old at the time, how did all of these things survive? It's very interesting. But alas, there's a lot of mysteries to be found. So with Morrigan, I want you to be a damager with... Yeah, you can... That'll work. Let's work with that, I guess. Sure. So, the DLC in this game aren't like super long DLC to my understanding. They're relatively simple DLC. And what I'm hoping is I can get a level up out of this. You also end up getting armor out of this. And you also get new abilities out of this DLC. Which is the reason I decided to do it.
These things have unusual powers.
Where are they coming from? This way. Okay. Yeah. Sword and skeletons, they're all like the really old dead wardens that are skeletons now, as the name would hopefully imply. Just kick you below the belt. Another thing too about what I realized. I can't say I learned. It's more so what I realized, but the way that EXP is earned is that it's only if EXP is only earned if you are the one to kill the creature. So if you don't kill the creature, you don't get the XP. You know, so I managed to kill still there, and I end up getting the XP for it. Right here we have a statue. What is this? Ancient history. You know what? I will read that actually. Codex. Right here. History of Soldier's Peak, Chapter 1. The Grey Warden base at Soldier's Peak was built in the middle of the Glory Age, several decades after the Second Blight was ended. Before then, Grey Wardens in Ferelden would take up residence in castles and forts that belonged to generous nobles. Warden Commander Gasper Ostrin desired a fortified headquarters where his forces could train and live. He planned that Soldier's Peak would be a city unto itself. The defeat of the Darkspawn and the Archdemon Ziskakil was fresh in the minds of the Ferelden people, and many were willing to donate gold to build Commander Ostrin's fortress. Soldier's Peak was finally completed within 10 years and dedicated to the Maker in 934 glory. From the History of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden by Brother Jenna TV. We're actually paying him a visit later on. He's part of a quest, so that's pretty interesting. He's known a bit about Soldier's Peak as well. So as you can tell, the kind of what's going on with this place is that we are fighting the dead. Also, I think that if you kill Steel, you get less EXP than you normally would. From my understanding. There's something to do with the amount of EXP you get. I don't know what it is. It might be like the level of the character. It's clearly something I'm just missing. But alas. Okay, maybe it's just, I don't know. But anyways, I'm still learning, I'm still understanding. Let's, without further ado, get into the keep.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up. I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arland's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving, and my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
King Arland was a tyrant?
Not much is known of King Arland. The war of succession that followed his death, now that was a piece of work. Lasted nearly a decade, and almost burned Denerim and the palace to the ground. Loads of history was lost, but maybe there's answers to that inside. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
So I shall. There's actually a thing I can check right here. Statement of defense. Post reads, on these grounds, victorious men stood against the tyrant. They stood defiant and stood for freedom, and they died. It's a sign by the Grey Warden defenders who were besieged by King Arland's forces. I'm going to leave just because whenever you read the names, there's a lot of names that it reads. I don't want to go through all them all. Anyways, let's go in here. And we have more enemies. We actually have an arcane horror, which I don't think we've come into contact yet with. So, I'm frozen at the moment. I'll wait to move. No problem. Alright, backstabbing! Backstab these horrors. Yeah! Ooh. Maybe that isn't how that stuff goes. Anyways, I'm gonna get your stats up a little bit there. Alright. And let's have you learn. I'm not gonna have you learn stealing, that just seems really out of the blue. 2-handed strength. What does that do? 2-handed weapons wire? Okay. Good enough. Note. What does this note read?
Very well.
Just give you just codex. I'll read all these at some point. Maybe I won't actually. That'd be a lot of reading. What's in here? More guys? Or... Actually, there's a place I want to enter. So over here. I believe you could have a helmet in here, if I'm not mistaken. Oh... Is this place I was thinking of? I think it is. If you don't get a helmet in here, then I guess it is just random encounters.
I shall do it.
So, Codex is updated. I don't know why quite, but sure. Let's backstab you. Stabbity stab. Ooh, piece of paper. More notes. A plea. So there's a lot of history in here. Lyrium dust. I did not notice these guys dropped that. And it was chest right there.
I shall do it.
First off, does my character have almost fall? Okay. Let's check in this chest. Is there a helmet in here? No, it's 2 battle axes. What the hell? Don't get me wrong, I'll take them. But still, what the hell? An expert hail rune. Now that's also something I haven't come in contact with yet. And there's a weapon stand. So I guess that the helmet thing was random, which does make sense. And let's go with this dagger. Considering as how I have 2 daggers currently, and one's not as strong. The enchanted dagger is 4.80, and this is 4.40, in which case I'll equip this one here. Alright, let's go to here. Let's go to this room anyways. And I think we can see, you can see guys in there, Warden skeletons, which means we're obviously going to have to take them on here in a second. What's in the kitchen? Is that where we just were? Chest, I guess, is all that I see in here. Alright, so open up this chest, see what we find. And it's another steel dagger with 4.80. Gonna take it? No, I don't even have room for it anyways. I'll ignore it for now. But... Let's open up this door. And let's battle. Because that's what we gotta do, is battle.
As you say.
Alright, die! Wow, he got demolished really quickly. And stabbity stab. I think Sten's suddenly holding his own. Alright, let's keep on taking down these guys, why not? Alright, so we do some stabbity stabs and 14 XP. Any mods gonna pop up somewhere, or? No? Okay. I didn't even realize he was a guy. I thought he was one of our teammates. I was like, when the hell did any of my guys die? None of them actually died. I'm just really dumb right now. Alright, let's pop you down. Okay. Heavy metal shield. I'll drop something anyways, just in case I could sell it anyways. Let's drop this gray iron helmet. And then pick up the pick up the shield. Does it work on Alistair, or is it not as good as his shield currently? It's the exact same, obviously. Well, do I equip it anyways, just because we have it? Sure. Alright. What is this? Book is badly burned, you can make it a word here and there, and that is all.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
Rebellion against everything Wardens stand for.
But Sophia must have had her reasons. The Wardens are heroes. Some injustices just can't be ignored.
Perhaps they'll find more answers inside.
We can only hope.
Looking up at my timer, it's 20 minutes in, and I try not to make these longer than that. So if you guys enjoyed, thank you guys so much for watching.
well.
I'll record as soon as I can. I have so much rendering to do. Hopefully I can at least still give you guys a thing a day. It takes me a long time to render these. But alas, I don't know. Whatever. If you guys enjoyed, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope that you guys have a truly amazing day today. And if you guys enjoyed, thank you guys so much for watching. And, well, ciao.